All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed. Sorry, builder deck, and we just freaking play it. Episode 111, 111. Welcome back home from MagicCon. Cue for the Pro Tour. That's right. Like, comment, subscribe. I got a video explaining that. You can go watch it on YouTube. And I won the PTQ at MagicCon. Also, the Pro Tour video is it's coming out if you're on Twitch. You're already out if you're on YouTube. Go watch that, please. Show some love. All right, it took a lot of work, like a lot of work. But Merfolk is the stick here. So, Deep Root Pilgrimage, kind of a cool enchantment. Doing it for an enchantment. Whenever one or more non-token Merfolk you control become tapped to make a 1/1 Merfolk token with hexproof. And we got these station lands, right? Avendo Waking Haven, which happens to be a Gaia's Cradle. So this is a way to just indefinitely tap your Merfolk and make more tokens. And then when you station it, you can add a green for all your tokens and make a bunch of mana. So we're going to use that mana to cast, what else, right? Craterhoof Behemoth, Summon Leviathan, which is actually a pretty sick magic card. 6/6 for 6, bounces all non-Merfolks, which is insane. We got Prime Speaker Zagana here. And another little plan B here in Through the Omenpaths, a new Spider-Man card. Or sorry, don't say that. Gonna get sued. I'll go to jail. The new Through the Omenpaths card, which has an Invoke. So you have a bunch of crappy creatures in play. You can tap them all, cast this for super cheap, and then have a shot to find Craterhoof in your beginning combat step, which is awesome. And the Seed Ship here is our like plan B for tapping things and for putting in big things, which is great. And then we just got a school of Merfolk here. Senova Nameless City, Floodpits Drowner, Sea Note Scout, Spelunker. We got Mindspring Merfolk here for a little pump and draw, which is sweet. And the deck just looks really fun. So that's the deck. Let's get right into the games. Brought to you by Elgato, folks. How do we do this? It's all those 5 stream decks actually with the Stream Deck Plus. I got face cam, microphone, Wave XLR, key lights. I got it all, folks, and used them for many years before they sponsored me. And now I'm a very, very proud Elgato partner. Super easy to use, insanely high quality, just also wonderful designs. Like the Stream Deck is like an essential piece for every computer, whether you do content or not. Really, really awesome stuff. Can do basically anything. So check them out. Elgato partner and damn proud of it. Use my promo code ZZEdition5 for 5% off your order. Use the link in chat or description. And thanks so much. Let's rock and roll. Merfolk time. Of course, finding the tappy part is important, but I think we're going to keep this. We have 1 drop into Pilgrimage. Go just attack, too. You know, it's not like a crazy thing either. Chat, coming out, man. They play a garden town thing, and their sliver just vomited all over the table. That's disgusting. Play Merfolk and Sigio. Something spells fishy here. Kind of a cool card. Weird, like, just random Merfolk synergy card in Aether Drifts. And they play another town and a Land of Elves. We draw a Seed Ship, which is a way to tap our stuff. We can offer the Merfolks trade. I wouldn't be thrilled if they traded, but I also think that like that Land of Elves is pretty important to them. So I'm just gonna attack and see what happens. We'll attack. They're gonna trade. Do we have a Merfolk Mog Fanatic here to kill this Land of Elves? I don't know. Remember, folks, first with the follow button, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content as always. If you like the show, they're gonna block. All right, so that puts us without a Merfolk at present. I think it's kind of okay. We can like figure it out. They're gonna Bloomvine Regent, so I don't know what's going on here. Some sort of weird Simic ramp deck. We draw a Bond of the Waking Haven, so we have tons of ways to tap things. All right, I'm gonna play this attack for 1. Unfortunately, it is tap a non-token Merfolk you control, so it does not work with itself. So we need to find basically any Merfolk. They're gonna hardcast an Overlord. Sure.
Spawn more Overlords.
We draw another non-Merfolk. Okay. We're gonna play this. The station. Sigio. All right. Not the best draw of all time.
Somebody's playing a prank on
me. But we'll see what we can do. Here comes the Overlord. They're making a lot of mana. Yeah, obviously, if I knew we were drawing 4 lands in a row, I would have tried to keep this guy around and not offer the trade, but couldn't have known that at the time. Play Land of Elves. 4 cards left. And we draw Land of Elves. Fantastic. That's not a Merfolk, in case you were keeping score at home. We're at 14. Jeez. Alright. Just gonna say go. Dead in 2 turns. They have this Balam Garden Airborne thing, too. Which can fly in the air. And, yeah. You know, just gotta draw some spells. I don't know what to say here, you know? Okay. I guess we're dead. They play Ugin. Draw a card. Do we have any outs here? Like, summon Leviathan won't kill the Ugin, you know? Attack, say, you know, I gotta draw land here so I get maximum complaint equity. Virtue of Persistence? What is going on? Alright, so here's Sentinel of the Nameless City. We can make a map, we can tap this. Doesn't actually do anything though. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So very, very poor draw, as is the case for all game ones of Freshly Brewed. We're used to it. No big deal, right? It's fine. So they're playing a ramp deck. We're going to bring some counter spells. We're going to bring in Tidebinder, Negate, Spell Pierce, Curiosities, and the Mutation, and maybe a land. We're going to cut the Leviathans against the end. They are very good. And then the Prime Speaker, cut some of the bigger those things. I'm going to keep the Craterhoofs to kill them, I think. I think the Omenpaths is also not the thing. This is more of a race than anything else. We want to just like get threats in play and then counter stuff. I guess out of the Omenpaths, the Craterhoofs aren't as exciting either. This puts in a creature. Yeah, I just want to kill them. Let's get rid of these. And what else can we trim down on? Curiosity, Pilgrimage, Sentinel, Tidebinder, Spell Pierce. The Craterhoofs are like, I mean, they do go over the top nicely. But we're not really sure what they're doing. They play this one random black card out of nowhere when they look like they're a blue-green ramp deck, which is kind of weird. So, I don't know. What do we cut here? I mean, the Siege ship is also a little awkward, but plays with the Craterhoof. Without the ships, I feel like the hoofs are too reliant on a Bando. Let's cut one of each, maybe. Sure, let's head a little bit. Let it ride. Alright, on the play. Looking for a better hand. This hand is a better... It's lacking in, like, combo stuff, but it's definitely better. They're going to go for a mulligan. We're going to go for turn 1 Lanarels for sure. Probably just Spelunker on 2. Not quite Jadelight Ranger, you know, but it's okay. So Lanarels go. They mulligan once. They play their thing. We draw another Lanarels. Then we just jam. Just gonna play multiple things here. Play the Merfolk. Play the land. Attack for 1. We can Spelunk for a chunk next turn. Could do a Spell Pierce too. That'd be necessary if our turn 3 plays likely an Overlord. We draw a Scout. Like, if they're blue-green, we're just jamming everything, right? We're, like, not going to stop. So, let's do this for 3. Triple Explore. And the first Explore is a Pilgrimage. Let me just keep that, right? Alright, and... just put it all on the table, folks. Put it all on the table. Got a Spell Pierce and a Dream. No double blue for the Simic Merfolk, but... get our Pilgrimage going. They play a tap line and say go. Yeah, their mana base is something. So forget the idea of spell piercing anything. We're just attacking again. Make a token. You know, against ramp, kind of ramp control, whatever. You know, this is a better plan. Just be the beatdown deck. Here's a swamp. There's no one black sleeper in this format, right? There wasn't 2 explorers, it was 3 explorers. All right, let's do what we will here. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're back in the game. Sorry about that. We're gonna play Scout and Sanctum. Sure, Merfolk. A lot of lands. Explorers have not turned up super well so far. We do have Simic Merfolk on the pump, which is pretty cool, so draw some cards. It is instant speed. We can leave it up and then play a counterspell on the end step. There's a Bloom Blind Reach. So I think that leaving up the mutation for next turn is a pretty good idea. So we're going to draw Passage. We're just going to jam for 2. I guess we only have 3 mana though, right? So it would be draw 1 card and then put an Anthem on all your stuff. Are we willing to take that risk? I don't think we are. Let's just say we go. Yeah, we're gonna leave the counterspell. They just ramp. This is like the big turn for them. So, and then if they Do nothing? Sweet. That's awesome. So let's do this. We'll go... X is 1, so we're going to draw a card and put a counter on all our creatures. Cool. Alright.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Alright, sure. We're going in for combat. We do have, you know, a reasonable clock in play. We have a counterspell. Counterspell ups our clock, too. So we should cast Ugin here. I guess if they cast Ugin, they get the trigger still, but... Alright, so... Not ideal, but not, like, the worst either. X is 2, target a scout, target the spell.
You didn't say the magic word.
And then we have we can map here with our sentinel. And let's fire this up. Map on this guy. Spread out to level a little bit. Dude, come on. How many lands can we draw? Alright. That's a preposterous amount of lands. I think we're just playing Llanowar Elves. Alright, we're in. We're all in. They call me 5-land Jim. They're at 5. Do they have any sweepers? Probably not. Is an Ugin good enough? It's pretty good. Yeah, we've drawn effectively land every turn, except for this Llanowar Elf, but we're still in the game, still battling. I'm gonna play a Storm Brood, sure. Sorry, Eddie Revenge and an Overlord. Okay. They're at 5. We draw Spell Pierce. We attack, they block here and go to 2. We have actual nothing to follow it up, though. Alright, this kind of sucks, because if we had literally a spell, we could probably close this game out. I think we just play this in crew station. This blows, but throwing away a 4/4 to gain 3 damage and put them down to 2 life is not, without lethal next turn, it's pretty rough. So, don't love this. Would love to draw any card that just does not have the word land in its Xbox. Here's a Secluded Starforge and an Ugin with exactly 2 mana up.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I am the master of this world. There is clarity. Insight is vital.
The good news is that our next game is definitely going to be better than this, and we can certainly improve on this. All right, that's not bad. Okay, sure, that's fine.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
We got a Spell Pierce off. Raise your hand in chat if you want to tilt Spell Pierce the Ugin. Just throwing it away. We draw another Llanowar Elf. I think attacking Ugin is like probably a fool's errand. I think we probably can't win, but if we draw Craterhoof, we can win, but oh, a lot of lands. Certainly a lot of lands. I didn't crew response, whatever. So gain life and draw. I need everyone in chat to chant Craterhoof Behemoth. If you're watching on YouTube, scroll to the comments, type in all caps, Craterhoof Behemoth. We need to get a little bit of a vibe check going here. We only got 1 copy. We're drawn to a 1-outer. And Craterhoof probably wins the game. So
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
not a bad. Yeah, they have this thing too. I think the 2/2 as well. Sure, whatever. I think we still have some back. They got 2 cards in hand. Have a stinker of a game, honestly. Flood Bits, attack with everything. Make a 2/2. They block an elf. They can chump this. It's not a great exchange, but nope. They're going to flip over their Blam Garden Airborne instead. Maybe we should have played like a creature land or 2. So this ultimate era search library for any number of colorless and online cards, exile them and shuffle, and or you may play those cards and paying their costs. I actually like. Well, I guess they can just get another Ugin, right? All right. I guess we'll attack Ugin with 2 elves to guarantee no ultimate. Either way, we're pretty screwed, but block of nothing, sure. So we'll station, play passage.
Unwise attack.
Say go. I still need that Craterhoof. Wouldn't mind. Off the top. Here's Ugin draw.
The wise.
This thing,
heed my
can
advice.
attack and draw a card. I think it's weird to have a non-legendary land make a legendary vehicle, but whatever. Alright, 3 cards in hand. They station, and they're going to attack. Let's bolt. Heaped Harvest. Okay. It's a tough game, folks. Like, just anything. Anything to help me finish this off, you know? Harvest, gain some life, get a land. I forgot this card existed. I like this card. It's a good card. We draw a Mind Spring Merfolk. Unfortunately, Mind Spring Merfolk taps to use, which sucks. If 1, 2, 3, 4, I have exactly enough to make a 2/2, which is not ideal. Ugin can ultimate and get another Ugin. I think we're just gonna try and make this Merfolk happen. We should definitely stop this from ulting. Maybe like this. And then they make a 2/2, they block one thing, and play Mind Spring Merfolk and say go, and maybe we can draw some cards next turn. I don't even know. Like, alright, so Ugin down to 8. Play the Merfolk, say go. We do have actual infinite mana. We're not going to station this because we need the blockers probably, so. Really hanging on, you know, chipping a chair here. Alright. This is like the 5th turn Ugin's been in play.
My plan bears fruit.
I'm trying. Oh, we were hardcasting Hoof 2 turns ago, so. Now the problem is Hoof even lethal anymore? I don't think it is. Alright. Now it's probably Forest for Complaint Equity. That is, yeah, that is more than 9, so, alright. I feel like we're drawing Hoof here, and I would be super sad about it. Alright, nope, it was a Lamford. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, I promise you in match number 2 here, we're going to draw not all lands, and we're going to have a really fun time. Don't you worry. Alright, we got our bad first match out of the way, and now we're ready to rock and roll. Hand is pretty good, we can keep this. And I think we just play the tap land on 1. Yeah, let's play tap land, so we go. Get the Avendo Waking Haven ready to go. We got some explorers, we find some lands, we got a siege ship. Got some boomers. Land over Elf, man. Green making quite the comeback these days in standard, you know. There's no green decks forever. Now it's been green decks literally all day. All right. I should have played this first. That was stupid because I draw tap land. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll say go. We're going to siege ship on 3 and then Spelunker Crew on 4. See what that takes us. We got a Vine Stalk. Man, this Simic aggro deck is really popular on Arena. Mismatched Llanowar Elves. It's not appealing. Station up. Spaceship. Let's go.
Hey, can you reimburse me for web fluid?
Alright. Land 4. 5 mana. Green, green. Green, 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 leading up a blue. So they probably have a Spell Pierce or Snakeskin Veil or something here. Oh, Siren, sure. Just cast Siren first then, right? You don't have to like... Alright, so that's pretty good. We draw Pilgrimage, which is pretty cool too. Okay. Let's play Pilgrimage. Let's play Land Spelunker for 1, which is not great, but like, I want to get the Merfolk in play now, so... Let's explore. It's a land, of course. Let's make a token. Make a token. Station. Station. The problem here is that they have like a pretty good draw with Ore Board. I Prime Seeker Zagana does seem a little sketchy, but we can put it in next turn and draw 4 cards or whatever. It's kind of cool. Honestly, infinite blockers isn't bad against them either. They hit a land for the board, thankfully, on the Explore. So, play Gene Morph. That's not ideal. Alright, well, there goes the chump blocker plan. They have 2 flyers now. I mean, we do have 3 Summon Leviathans in our deck. That's the card we're trying to draw to. So, Summon Leviathan costs what? It costs 6? That sucks. We can just through the Omenpath and just try and draw the Leviathan. And then put it in off the seed chip. Oh, I'm sorry, it goes like this. So we need to maximize our potential for Summon Leviathan, which is insane here. It just bounces everything. Thanks, very appreciate it. To do so, we would like to, what? If we can seed ship Zagana, we can't cast, we're 1 mana short of Leviathan. I think you just have to Omenpath here and let it ride. So, let's tap one of these here. And we're going to convoke. Same either way, right? Yeah, it's just actually better, so do this. Oh, that was stupid. That was a bounce. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
That was incredibly stupid. Trying to min-max the taps, but like now if I hit Summon Leviathan, it's gonna bounce the seed ship, which is horrendous. All right, that's bad. So, well, here we go, folks. It's Summon Leviathan either way. So, spin the wheel. So, if I had not crewed, I could have also put in Prime Speaker Zagana and completely blown the game out. That being said, we're still in pretty good shape, so let's station this land. Gaia's Cradle's almost there. Gaia's Cradle's there next turn. See, this, now we're working, folks. Now we're doing it, you know? Freshly Brewed, the classic Freshly Brewed here is, of course, I wouldn't hit the Leviathan to station the ship. Alright, here's Gene Morph. To play some flyers. We ain't out of the woods yet, but we have the seed ship also. Until I'm turn, whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, or thing attacks, draw a card. It draws 1 for each thing that attacks. The problem is I want to get this ship down too. The flyers, we did not die in the air, which is the problem. We can get the ship down and just play it as a blocker, which is kind of cool. Whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent attacks, draw a card. Sure. So, Cradle is... We can Cradle up to 12. We have a lot of mana. We also have a beginning combat. We can also hit Craterhoof and win the game. Or another Leviathan. Do we just go to combat first, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So let's go to combat. Craterhoof! Not bad, actually. I don't think it matters which one we target. This guy. Okay. And now each Merfolk... I target this guy. That was stupid because it's a blocker. God damn, man.
Throw yourself in next time. Rid us of your
now we potentially draw 6 cards. This card is the stones. Like... There's a Craterhoof. We just missed it. We can hoof next turn, though. So... okay. They take a bunch. Now we station with the thing. This can make 9 mana at present. We can cast Craterhoof next turn. We want to cast the ship and probably crew it. Map onto whatever, this guy. Pilgrimage, go to the bin. It's a station, make a token. 2 tokens. Station, make 2 tokens. Dude, we are doing it. We still have a green floating. And but a land yet either? Jeez. Alright, let's just play, I don't know, this I guess. I think we're golden, folks. Like, this is kind of gas, actually. Get a little hype in chat.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
We're at the Merfolk Craterhoof for $1 million. Yeah, nice Ouroboros. Ouroboros too small. It's a joke.
I'm in control here.
Okay, yeah, go nuts. Should we do a Sparky lottery on how much damage we're gonna deal next turn? Oh no!
I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
All right, so they're playing this. We want to have all 4 summon Leviathans. Not even close. Prime Speaker's pretty bad. I might just like leave it as this, honestly. I don't think we really want Unable to Scream or Tiebinder. So, shit, let's go. All right, that was awesome. That was a super sweet game. And here we are in game number 2. Double Leviathan, Scout, Elves, Spelunker. I'm gonna keep this. We got some Explorers. We gotta believe the dream a little bit. We have the most important card in the deck, which is Summon Leviathan, by like a wide margin. So, Paw Patch is not great against us. Love that. Here's Land or Elves. Draw an untap land. We can go Sentinel. Draw a tap. We don't draw land. We can go Scout, Abando, etc., etc. Here's a Siren. Tiebinder breaks both Geno and Ouroboros. It's very, very important when you're thinking about sideboarding. It's not about, hey, this card interacts with that card. It's about what's the game going to look like and what cards help me sculpt the games that I win or prevent the games where I'm in trouble. I don't think Tiebinder has any bearing on this matchup at all. It's kind of just a pure race. We're going to do our thing. We already have a great answer to Ouroboros here in the Leviathan, and we're going to try and do our like linear thing too. So I think bringing in Tiebinder, which would be a major mistake. I think that it does not play into what they're doing really at all. It plays into their strengths of not doing our own linear thing. So it makes sense. Like you see, oh, Tiebinder is good against them, but like I think it's just not what we're trying to do here. So we draw tap land, which is fine. We'll just scout. Need some blue here, of course. Find a blue land, sure. So we could rush and Spelunker for 1, which is not particularly exciting, but doesn't waste the mana. Or we can just Avando, because then next, what happened next turn? If I Avando this turn, I say just Avando Sentinel next turn. I want to get blue going though. I'm just gonna do that. It's like kind of sucks, but whatever. So Flippage Drowner is gonna go. It's on a blue source. Just gonna ship that. Just say go. Next turn, Sentinel Avando. Bum bum bum. Doo 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 bum. Bum bum. Doo 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 bum. Bum bum. Flyer's definitely their best thing against me for sure. And they're gonna leave up 2 and not map. That should be an immediate red alert for y'all, right? So we draw a Sanctum, which is pretty awkward actually because we kind of play a top line anyway. We're still gonna cast Spell here, but they counter it, whatever. So there you go. Maybe a Mutation. That would be, I guess, annoying. They could have Flippage Drowner maybe too, but alright, there's Mutation. So
More predictable bark always takes rock.
I'm gonna station once. Leave the Scout to block the Paw Patch. If they go land or Ouroboros, that would suck, but they only have 1 card in hand. It would need to literally be exactly land and drawing Ouroboros or vice versa. Here's Gene Morph. Okay. We're at 18. We have double blue now also. So you can play with Sanctum. We need to draw a land naturally, I suppose, but once again, no map before attack. Just kind of weird. Because, like, they'd want to find a land or get a counter. So, that's bizarre. Here's a Scout. We have Leviathan next turn. If that last card is a counterspell, we're probably in trouble. But we can't really play to that. So here's a scout looking for an untapped land. We do not find it. We're going to ship it. Yeah, I mean, we're going to play Sanctum. We can attack with our... Nope, not really that either. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to keep the party going here as far as getting set up for our Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, Lauren isn't quite around the corner, but Merfolk are a major factor in that set, so could be a cool thing. Leave back the scout to block the Paw Patch recruit. I guess I could pump it now with the map or the land, but let's see, 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. We could actually just go all the way on this. Just try and guarantee the thing next turn with the guy with the great. I'm just gonna go all the way. All right, so station up. We go to 8. So we have active Cradle next turn and double blue, which works out. So if they have a way to counter my Summon Leviathan, we're probably going to lose. If they don't, we're probably going to win. Fortunately, our hand is kind of just, you know, been pushed in this kind of binary direction. Here's a map. Enduring Curiosity is their top card. Jeez. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take 9 here. All right. Good news, folks. It's time. So, we are going to station. Gaia's freaking Cradle, folks. Let's see here. Add the mana. We're going to have 1 green left over. Wait, so I should do this. Sorry. Tap this. Cast Summon the bottom. Oh, it bounces the elf. No, whatever. Screw that.
Could have picked a better spot.
It's fine. Should have tapped the elf for mana. I'm done. It's fine. And then we'll station the other one, I guess, right? Because they don't have any haste, so we can have 2 Cradles next turn. Pretty cool. Fire for our next Leviathan. This card's actually just like patently insane. We're gonna do it again next turn. Attack and draw a bunch of cards. This is wild. What a sick deck. We're just breaking it over here on Freshly Brewed. Alright. A map. Don't care. We draw Mind Spring Merfolk. So now when anything attacks, you get the bump, the puff. We're just going to do the same thing. Have a green left over, play Llanowar Elves. We draw a bunch of cards here too, so we want to bounce their stuff and hit it for damage. So even though we're drawing cards, I think this is fine. So let's add the mana. Cast second Leviathan. All your stuff.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Draw 4. I can draw land. I mean, probably doesn't matter, but... And then now we have 2 Cradles next turn. Alright. I mean, we have a 3rd Summon Leviathan, too. How do they ever win? Like... Oh, look, it's Spyglass Siren. I think it's more likely we deck due to Summon Leviathan triggers than they win this game. Just saying.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Make a Paw Patch recruit. Yeah, whatever. Thanks for playing. So, we draw a land. Should we do it one more time? One more time. One more time. Whoosh. Didn't tap a thing again. Make a mana. Woo! Alright. That was pretty damn impressive. That game was freaking sweet.
Gay.
Like, that was dominant. We just destroyed them. That was not even close. You'd love to see it. Freshly Brewed. Let's roll. Good stuff. Keep going. I ain't done yet. All right. On the draw. Match 3. It's an important match, folks. We love to have a winning record here on Freshly Brewed. We're going to keep this. It's a little awkward, but... intimidating. They mold to 6, but none of our cards are like that important, honestly. Like, whatever. You know, like, go ahead, take your card.
Yeah.
See if I care. Sure. They took the Scout. We'll just play Lana Elves and we'll play Lana Blue against Merfolk. Black. They have a Deep Cavern Bat to follow. Nope. Tactics number 2. Sure. So them mulliganing, like, and being on the play, these 1-for-1 exchanges are pretty good for us. We're like +2 cards and the mulligan ended up being on the draw. Cassian is murder crying in the other room, or murder screaming, I mean. Goodbye, Flood Pit's Drowner. That speaks to them having some creatures they want to protect. Let's choose blue. Blue pay 2. Get our Merfolk going. We're a little land shy here, but land 3. Unstoppable Slasher. That is a card that's pretty good to do the thing too. So, draw land. How bad is taking half our life? We could Sentinel and just like explore onto something and like block with Sentinel. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna do that. I think. Like we're gonna explore onto probably the Lana Elves because this is like we're gonna block with this, and if they have a kill spell, they're gonna kill this. So sure, she lands. Don't need another summon Leviathan. That's a little much. Just gonna say go. I didn't station this before, did I? I screwed up. I missed station. I missed my train. Gotta catch that train. They have a kill spell. Nope, they have a wombo combo. The Slasher plus Bloodletter combo. You got it. But now your Slasher is dead, so whatever. Alright, we draw another land. We can just draw 2. Which honestly just fine. Just draw 2. Like, let me draw 2 and then tap the Merfolk to the Abando. No. Oh, it taps to use. I'm so stupid. Whatever.
I'm stupid. You're smart.
Whatever. We got Summon Leviathan next turn. We're good to go. Play the demon thing. No, the other side. Sure. That's pretty annoying, actually. That might just kill us. Bloodletter plus this thing might just get us. The rest of our spread here is not particularly great. Alright, let's just guess this. Bounce their stuff and my thing. We station the Gaia's Cradle. Attack. So yo. What's up, King? Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Back on the Pro Tour. Won the PTQ at MagicCon. Go me.
After it was all over,
wow.
Took us in the house of service.
Gotta make the 6/6. All right. I mean, we'll draw 2. So we have 3 looks at a way to stop this or something. All right. Go to 8. We draw a ship. So ship 2, 3, 4. We could station the ship to jump the chump block. We kind of just died to the Bloodletter in this thing though. They're at 22. We can attack and just draw 2. I think it's better. We want to draw another Summon Leviathan or something like that. Only have 1 more. I think we're gonna die here. I don't think our draw was like good enough. And obviously when you're blue-green, you don't really have that much removal, so these things are kind of annoying. Chump blocking with this is just not a particularly fantastic plan. Yeah, sure, whatever. 2 lands ain't gonna do it. We're at 6, we're just dead. Yeah, so. Alright, so yeah, we're dead on board. So that's kind of a tough game. Like sort of did a thing, but not really, and they just had a pretty reasonable little start there. This is where a Paw Patch formation would be much better than Heritage Reclamation, but what are you gonna do? So I think this card is bad. I think 4th Summon Leviathan. Reclamations. Cutting cards is just tough. Like, what do you cut? You know, like, I mean, Craterhoof might be bad against them. They're going to kill all of our stuff. And then do I want any counter spells? No. Once unable to scream? I don't think so. I'm just going to run it back. Alright, on the play. Oh, another one-lander. We're going to keep. We got Scout to find land, Spelunker to find land. If they need to have a turn 1 kill spell for this, I doubt they're playing 4 Tragic Trajectories, whatever it's called. So, there we go. So we got Scout. Explore. Swift. Scout. Come on. We had 3 looks at a land here. Help me out, buddy. There we go.
Bingo!
Leaving it all out there, my friends. There you go. Triple 1-drop. Sorry, quad 1-drop. They play a Demon Wall. We're just spelunking here, right? X is 2. Still looking for more lands, but not a bad place to start. We see a land. And a land where elves. Karn's barking at something. Now just station up. Amando's pretty good, honestly. If you're like using the tap ability for a positive effect, and the cradle's like kind of secondary, but like, you know, it's not just a cradle. It's pretty awesome. Like we have a cradle next turn. We can make so much mana next turn. All right. Well, do they want to take the Leviathan or the Spelunker? Because they're both great here. Maxter in chat wants a war where this card is good. Yeah, I mean, feel that. 2 heaters in hand. They take the card I actually wanted, so good on them. And then I think we... Oh my god. Alright. The actual stones. Very annoying. We can cradle... No, we're a little short. We're literally 1 power short of cradling out a Mindspring Merfolk activation. I guess if I hit exactly a untapped green source off of Scout, we can do it. So it's not untapped. It's pretty good though. All right, sure. Wait, 2. Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, so Pilgrimage is great. Reclamation. We can just like kill the wall on attack, which is also kind of fine. Sure. I suppose. Kill this. Attack with everything. Let's accept this guy. And then we'll just station up. Alright, so Sega. We have Cradle next turn if we need it. We have Pilgrimage combo to make a bunch of guys. And we have 6 or 5 Merfolk in play for 5 tokens, so we have pretty close to infinite mana this turn. And we're gonna get to use it too. The problem is we don't have enough blue. But that's fine. We're just gonna station up and draw a million cards with this thing. So station, we need 1 and then 2. Let me go green. Let's add 6. So X is 6 on this. Alright. Draw 6 cards. Counter on everything. There's a Scout. Sure. Alright. Oh. Yeah, we're just saying go. This is gas. Don't think we can lose from this point, really. With a Drowner, too. Drowner's great. Just double block. Just like, actually don't even care. Go ahead, kill my creatures, I don't care. Like, Mindspring is nice in this deck. Yeah, that's what things. They're gonna charm their creature, whatever. They're winning a battle, we're winning the war. We don't really care about that exchange. Is it a 2-for-1? Yes. Is their guy big now? Sure. Do we care? Not really. Now we get the Pilgrimage. And we have Drowner also. I think we're going to attack with 1/3/3 to get max tokens. Nah, let's get attack too, I guess. It's fun. Attack here. Get a token. We get a token, get a token. I guess it's only 2 tokens, but it's still good though. Do that. So we're gonna go station up. Overstation. Overstation. You can still station even though it's maxed out. Pre-pull tapped. And say go. Probably gonna flip it surrounding the Preacher of a Schism. Would be nice to draw a spell. You know, but Bloodletter of whatever thing. Sure. So you could drown with a Bloodletter and just like jump block the Preacher and give them a card. Bloodletter is the card that like might kill us. Might just want to get rid of it. I think that's fine. So they'll jam with the... They're just coming in. Okay, sure. So... I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Drown ya. Please draw a spell. That is, I suppose, technically a spell. We are going to... Again, I want to make more tokens, so, like, I don't necessarily want to attack everything all at once. They have the Preacher. Blocking Preacher is also not the worst. Mix and match a little bit. We're gonna block here. We start at this. So that's gonna get out of here. Make a token. Take some damage. Play this thing tapped. And station over station. Make a token. And then Floodpits Drowner. Yeah, we'll do it on their turn. We could make a token on our turn, but then we can't get rid of this permanently. I'm just gonna chill. 13. Can I hit whatever demon they play, I think. It's Preacher number 2. The Preacher Man. Strategic Betrayal.
Still a piece of garbage.
Nice card. Nice card you got there. Here's a Drowner. I think that's 0 cards. They're pretty dead here. We draw a Seed Ship, which is also not the best. I guess we're like not really attacking here, unfortunately. We're still lacking a way to just kind of, you know, do our thing. All right, you're up. Like, maybe we should play a Creature Land or two or something. I don't know. Maybe we should just play like a few Unbeatable. Oh, thank God. I love when your opponent casts like a Duress or a Thoughts or whatever, and you're so flooded or just like so screwed in some way, and like you get to just show them the 3 lands in your hand and be like, yeah, this is what's up. Okay, you got me. You know, love that. All right, so we can start jamming in the air. We can tap their stuff. Or should we just tap this and let's jam now? Tap this. Yeah, we're just gonna Leroy. Wouldn't mind to make your fish huge. We already used it. It's exhausted. They're gonna block with the other Deep Cavern Bat. They're gonna go to 1 life. And then we're going to station the Floodpits Drowner. And say, beat my 11 Merfolk or whatever. Alright, there we go. Game 3. What do you want? Oh, I boarded the hoofs out. Maybe you want the Curiosity against them, honestly. Because now we're on the draw. I guess that's the Leviathan bounces it too. I think this is fine. Bam. Bam, bam. Great hand. Phenomenal hand. Snap Keep. We have turn 1 Lantern Elves, turn 2 Pilgrimage Scout. That's fantastic. They have Deep Cavern Bat. That would suck, but whatever. Clearly, I imagine if we had Paw Patch formation in our sideboard, it would be a huge, huge play. Kill the elf. Sure, it's fine. Maybe just resolve Pilgrimage. Just like, once they play, they can't remove it, so. Does Spider Sense make a sideboard card? You gotta say the Omenpaths card. I know what that is. Come on! What is happening here?
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Go on, station up. Back on the PT. So, Leviathan's a ways away. I mean, I should have bought on this. I don't know. Bloodletter. Jeez. I should have bought on this. I think that was stupid. It's just too far away. Even with the Cradle, like, we can't just sit here forever. And we're going to die really fast. Yeah, I should have freaking gotten rid of that. We're drawing a lot of lands for playing 23 lands. I get it. I understand. Alright, let's station. Raptor, new sub. Welcome. Happy to have you. They have this thing too. Yeah, this sucks. We need a spell there. Yeah, drawing Leviathan just that was a monumental punt to put that on top. We just need to draw an actual spell, you know, like that was not good.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only have 10 station, so prime sub count for the Discord sure does. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, we're very dead here, so. Alright, that sucks. We go to 8, we're just dead on board. Yeah, I knew it. I wasn't gonna say it. But I knew it. I knew we were drawing another Leviathan. So 1 mana off, we can't Leviathan and bounce our stuff. We just didn't draw anything to do in the mid game. That kind of sucks, honestly. But what are you gonna do? Lose life during your turn, sure. Alright, that's a pretty big bummer. I think that one, I mean, I don't know what our next card is. If it would have mattered or not. Probably wouldn't have, but whatever. The deck was pretty sweet. I still count that one as a success. Alright, so we went 1-2. Clearly could have gone better, but there's a lot of good things happening here. Like, Summon Leviathan is a heater. And the Avando is really good as a Gaius card. Like, the Avando plus Pilgrimage, the fact that it works both ways, where like the Avando helps make the tokens, and the tokens help make the Gaius Cradle go off, is pretty sweet. Not sure about the Seed Ship. That maybe is not like a necessary piece. Zagana seems kind of bad, but Omenpaths seems sweet. Droner's great. Merfolk was great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what to do with this as far as like a rebrew goes, but there's some cool stuff happening here for sure. So, good shit. So, Freshly Brewed, episode 111 in the books. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.